Hey guys, it's John at National Sports Entertainment, and I just wanted to get out tonight's picks. It's going to be very quick. First to address, I know there's many people that are in my Discord and they're wondering why they don't have access to the rig log where I literally post the bet, unit, increments, and everything. So people can just make the bet and they've been profiting. I'm sorry to say, but as our channel grows, it seems we have other channels that have nothing better to do than to just comment on our channel and enter our Discord under different names to try and get information because they have no original material. I'm, sorry to word it that way, but that's the truth. I just found 2 of them yesterday. They've been banned. And until I can get the security figured out, these other grifter channels are not going to be able to just coming to mine, take the picks that I give away for free to people so we can grow and then use it for their unoriginal content or sell them, whatever the case may be. And I didn't think at our channel level to worry about that, to be quite honest, but it's shocking the amount of, quote, large channels, that do this, that are just completely in our Discord. You wouldn't know it. You could think one of them is your friend and they're on this other channel. So that's the reason for the rig log not being accessible right now unless you are a moderator or have an early role in the Discord, which isn't, again, if you want a pick, people will give them out. I have moderators and things like that will give out the picks to people. I've just locked the log because people were literally coming from other channels, just taking them all and using them as their own. And the whole point is not to charge each other, not to use this to make money, just to give out picks. So I wanted to explain that real quick and why you might not see it if you're in the Discord. It's nothing personal. It's just making sure that every single person that is in there can be trusted. And I know for a fact, as of last night, that was not the case. So tonight we got the Sixers, and I do like Philadelphia to cover here. Sacramento has a really good record against the spread. I don't think that holds. And as I've said multiple times, they need the Sixers to look like a championship team or at least competitive. So they can't have Boston and Brooklyn running away with this division. Philadelphia has to stay very competitive, and I think they do. So I do like Philly to cover this spread, similar to why we like the Knicks to beat the Kings the other day. This one I like the Bucks. I think that narrative of the Warriors sucking on the road continues. There's not much more to that. I think money's going to be on the Bucks. The money's probably going to be on the Warriors getting 4 points. You might have about split, but I don't see any kind of 70% on the Bucks. And with them pushing the narrative, Warriors suck on the road, it's on TNT, I think the Bucks win that game and cover. This one I was leaning Houston, but I like Phoenix. I think people are just going to see Booker's out. I think Paul's a little dinged up. He's still playing, but he's not 100. And they might like the upset value. And even if they don't, 6.5 is not a ton of points, but it's not one people love to lay. So I just don't. I could see more of the public on Phoenix this game, certainly. But again, they need to establish, there are games where they're going to pay the public. So we can't play every single game fading the public because that doesn't work. And B, there are some games where they need to establish, in my opinion, the top teams. So right now they have the Pelicans, I believe, with the best record in the West. I do think they're going to have the Suns wind up passing them over the course of the season. If you notice, they've already they're forcing a rivalry with these two teams already, Pelicans and Suns. So what's up, Ant? I'm going over them right now. Yep, I do like the Sixers. So you'll see that in a second. And my next one's coming up. Speaking of Pelicans, talking about them and the Suns, I do think they drop tonight. So the Suns can get one game closer, make that rivalry really interesting. And because nobody's going to be on Utah. Early in the season, they won a bunch against the spread. Then they kind of got brought down to earth. And now, they just a normal against the spread record. So now it's just a matter of Herb Jones and Brandon Ingram being hurt. Now, B.I. makes a difference, but the Pelicans do not need B.I. But that's the thing. People are going to know that. They're going to know they still got C.J., they still got Zion, Val, Alvarado. Pels should win this easy. So people thinking that's the reason I love the Jazz in this game. I think that's going to be the big public trap game where everyone takes the Pels and loses. Here's our story game, and I absolutely love the Lakers to notice the Boston guy's wearing a hat, doing a little trick. No, I'm just kidding. But I do think we see a hat trick from this Boston team because they lose to Golden State. They lose to the Clippers. I think they lose to the Bay. They lose to the entire, you got the Kings, I guess. But you lose, to all the LA teams. You lose to Golden State. And it's right after they honored Bill Russell. And it's interesting he's going against Russell, so we'll see what happens there, right? Russell Westbrook. So I do think the Lakers win this game. I wouldn't be surprised if it was off of a Russell 3 or something like that. But I do think they win the game, and of course I'm going to take them to cover because I'm not just going to take them to win. But fun fact, they have won every game they covered, and they've covered every game they've won. Only team in the NBA that has done that this year. And I think this is going to be another one where they win and they cover. And this one is another one I like for a leg too. So if you are tailing me and you got some open legs, that didn't come out great, but you know what I'm saying. I do like the Lakers, and I like the 76ers here. I think they're the best leg 2s, and for the other ones, I like them as leg 1s. I think the Sixers and the Lakers are a TV game, not TV games, but they're story games. They're going to be telling us a story. So the Warriors, they're going to tell us they suck on the road, but these other ones, the Celtics, Lakers, is going to tell us, in my opinion, something about what they feel about Bill and why he's been humiliated. They've been tarnishing his legacy. There's no way they would lose 3 in a row to one team that's shitty, one team that's average, and then a good team, in my opinion, after starting so good, unless they were doing it to smear Bill. And then, of course, Bill Belichick just won in the home of the Super Bowl. So that's why I really believe the Lakers win, and that's why I'm making that one a leg 2. So take care, everybody, and happy earnings.